Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James,
And I'm Grace.
and welcome to the James and Grace Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and
Leave us a comment if you like.
all right. This one's called "Mental Disorders in America and in the Philippines." Yes, yes,
Like that.
yes, yeah, yeah. Mental health in America is kind of out of control. Especially in Memphis, Tennessee, with the facilities closing and the mental health facilities closing up. There are many people walking around the streets with mental disorders.
Oh, you saw around there?
Yeah, they walk in the streets like that,
Mm-hmm.
and in jails.
Oh.
They're in jail too. So, we didn't have that much mental illness when I was a kid. When I came up in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have that much like ADD or bipolar disorder. It was none of that going on then. It probably was going on, but they call it something else or something.
Oh.
You know. Yep. They got many disorders, but in the Philippines, people with mental disorders, they tried to hide it.
Yeah.
They tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
And
They, like in family, if someone in family, they have mental disorder, someone,
yeah,
and they secret.
yeah, they keep it a secret, and they try to care for them themselves.
Yes.
You know, they get to extreme too with it. Some cases I've heard that somebody chained him to the bed. He had a mental disorder, and they chained him to his bed and just fed him every day and everything, and washed him up and stuff. That's not good. And there was one. Who was this? Was the lady that they put in a cage?
Oh, I saw that in video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think family problem.
Yeah.
So the mother can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens. The mother, they put in a cage,
Mm-hmm.
even though from them it's hurt.
Mm.
Yeah.
And they fed her and everything, didn't they?
Yeah.
And
Then
washed her.
every day, 30 minutes from their house,
Yeah.
they visit her, they give her food, bath her,
Yeah.
and clean her, and change stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't send her to a hospital or nothing,
No.
did they?
No.
That's a shame. But it's in a sense, some of the people in America are the same way, except they don't have family to take care of them.
Maybe there's a treatment for that.
Well, I think they gave some of the people with mental disorders, they give them pills, that alter their mind and everything. So they're not that aggressive or something. So when they take this pill, it'll calm them down and stuff like that.
So they can sleep.
Yeah.
Because others, they aggressive, they fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why they inject something to sleeping.
Yeah. But they give them pills. They got pills for that. I think it's called Haldol. Haldol.
Oh.
They give them the Haldol, and it put them in a state like they just look tired. So they don't want to do nothing, But they got a lot of different drugs for that, But chaining them to a bed or stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend that, Or putting them in a cage. Why did they put her in a cage? So she wouldn't tear up something?
Yeah, and he won't fight neighbors, of course.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some they walking around and they talking themselves like that.
Yeah.
When they walking, then they don't have bottom, they don't have tops like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They walk around naked,
Yeah.
But that's a shame. But if they wouldn't have closed the facilities in America, well, in Memphis, Tennessee, I'll say in Memphis, Tennessee, maybe in America they got better facilities for the mentally challenged. You know, they got better facilities, but particularly in Memphis, Tennessee, that's where they closed a lot of them down. You know, so people are out in the streets. You know.
If I saw someone like that, I just look at them, because if I trying to talk, maybe they
Yeah.
put something on you.
Yeah.
They throw something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it was a guy.
Yeah.
A guy hit a lady in the head with a bottle.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Mm.
so man, I don't know, man. I don't know, but if they can open those facilities back up, then maybe Memphis will be a better place. You know, and if they had better facilities in the Philippines, then maybe if they wouldn't be so ashamed to let people know what's going on, then maybe people can get treated and get some medicine, and they'd be better citizens in society, you know. So I don't know. Oh well, you guys, that's it, you know. But make sure you like, subscribe, and
Leave us a comment if you like.
yes, and hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time we drop another video. Yeah. And share our videos with your family. Share our videos with your friends. Share our videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. All right, you guys. Peace. Adios. Salamat.
Salamat.
All right.